Everyone was very excited that Treyarch finally included weapon DLC in their first map pack for Black Ops 2 entitled Revolution. What they gave us was the Peacekeeper, which is explained as a cross between an SMG and an assault rifle. With a weekend of full game time, my first impressions of the weapon were very positive, and I was genuinely excited to have something new to use in-game besides what we've been using for the past 4 months. But as this weekend came to an end, my opinion started to vastly change in regards to the Peacekeeper's overall performance. Several in-game public matches, several custom game matches with bots, simply experimenting with several different attachments, loadouts, and class setups. It finally took me to fully prestige this weapon to level 2 to come up with the best possible way to dress this weapon up to be successful. What Treyarch and David Vonderhaar failed to tell you is that the gun doesn't perform like an SMG at all. And this is strictly my opinion. If you guys agree with me or disagree with me, your opinions are always welcome down below in the comment section. Obviously, for those who have been listening to me, if you're new, if you're old, I'm one of those commentators you guys can listen to, and that will listen to everyone's voice and engage in conversation about anything, especially about Black Ops 2. Everyone who knows me, since I've been on here, knows that I've been vocal about Black Ops 2. The gun does not perform like an SMG in-game. Plain and simple. It may have SMG-type qualities, but you're totally going to be handicapping yourself if you strictly take this gun as your standard primary with 3 attachments, like most people do when they run a submachine gun, like the MSMC or the PDW. The Peacekeeper is an assault rifle, placed in the SMG class, and that's all there is to it. It should be treated exactly like I just stated, like an assault rifle. The only SMG quality it possesses is its damage output and lightweight design of a typical SMG within Black Ops 2. Now, what does this mean? It means that in my complete and honest opinion, I don't think the Peacekeeper is a gun worthy of using when compared to what we've been using already in the SMG class. In this video, I will explain the statistics on the Peacekeeper as well as the best possible class setup for this gun to use within multiplayer. Also give you my opinions on the Peacekeeper in general. Sit back, enjoy, and like I said guys, if you have any comments, they're all welcome down below in the comment section. This is kill confirmed gameplay on one of the new maps in the Revolution DLC, Grind. I believe I had 50 kill gameplay here, so enjoy that, and let's get right into it guys. First I'm going to start off with the damage. The damage output on the Peacekeeper is one of the SMG qualities that the gun possesses with 33 damage at long range. It slowly drifts off to 19 damage at a distance, so that means it's going to take 4 bullets to kill at mid to close range, and as much as 6 bullets to kill at a distance. This remains constant among all the SMGs already in the game, so right out of the gate, it has a very important similarity to the other guns in its category. The magazine size on the Peacekeeper is 30 bullets per magazine, 90 in total, which is a quality that most of the assault rifles have in Black Ops 2. With that extended clip, that will be bumped up to 40 rounds per magazine and 120 in total. The reload time is quite nice on the Peacekeeper when compared to the other SMGs in its class. The reload time is 2.0 seconds during a normal reload and 2.5 seconds when your clip is completely empty. Like I always said in these weapon guide videos guys, whatever weapon guide videos I have on my channel, I always say it. Avoid emptying your clip. That additional 0.5 seconds with this Peacekeeper could easily result in a death, so make sure you're reloading when you need to. As for the rate of fire and the recoil, this is where the gun resembles an assault rifle. The rate of fire is 750 rounds per minute, but with the rapid fire attached that is bumped up to 1140 rounds per minute. The normal recoil on this gun is incredibly low and one of the most manageable in the game, and honestly, this is where the Peacekeeper shines as a weapon. If I had to compare it to anything, it would be the Black Ops 2 version of the Modern Warfare 3 ACR, and that's only in terms of recoil. Don't mistake me for overall performance in comparison to the ACR. The ACR from Modern Warfare 3, the ACR from Modern Warfare 2 were completely different beasts. The Peacekeeper's aim down sight speed is 0.25 seconds, which is the default speed for any assault rifle in this game. A standard SMG in Black Ops 2 has an aim down sight speed of 0.2 seconds. Now, my opinion on the Peacekeeper, after I had just given you all its important statistics. Why would anyone take this gun as a primary assault rifle? It has a maximum damage output of 33, when you can easily take something along the lines of an AN-94, the FAL, the SMR, the SCAR-H, which their damage output exceeds 40, with the FAL and the SMR exceeding 50. Why would anyone take the Peacekeeper as a primary SMG when the gun completely underperforms all other SMGs at close range? The stats may be the same, but you actually have to play the game to understand what I'm talking about. If you're going to find yourself in a close quarter gunfight with the Peacekeeper, more times than not, you are going to lose the gunfight. The gun performs horribly at close range, and you all have my word on that. I would not sit here today and record this commentary if it wasn't true. The stats may be the same when comparing it to the PDW or the MSMC in terms of damage and rate of fire, but the feel of the gun when you're face to face with someone and you have to fire from the hip is not the same. The PDW or the MSMC, I feel completely comfortable to engage in close quarter combat because both guns just feel different. They are more reliable, and their hip fire feel is more superior when compared to the Peacekeeper. The Peacekeeper performs like an assault rifle when firing from the hip. It performs like an assault rifle when firing at mid to long range, only with the damage of an SMG. And to me, all that bunched up together, it makes it more like an assault rifle to me. The gun is accurate. It excels at longer distances, but has no damage behind it. So again, I ask, why would anyone feel comfortable with this gun as their only means of firepower when playing multiplayer on Black Ops 2? I know I wouldn't feel comfortable running just this gun as my only weapon in my loadout. Even with primary gunfire and 3 attachments, I would not feel comfortable. I'd most certainly have to pick up another gun from a killed enemy that is more suitable for close quarters combat when I run into those situations. Now, the best way to treat the Peacekeeper is what I've been stating throughout this entire video. Treat the Peacekeeper as an assault rifle. So with the Peacekeeper as your primary weapon, and the fact that its reload time is very manageable and has little to no recoil whatsoever, the best possible attachment here for this gun is going to be Quick Draw. The reason being is because of the gun's great accuracy and low damage output. You want to make sure you're ahead of your enemy by drawing your gun first in a gunfight. That's exactly what Quick Draw is going to do. For your second attachment, I'm going to leave it open to you guys to use whatever you want. Anything else would work. My recommendation at all times will be a suppressor, simply to remain off that enemy radar. One of the most valuable tools you can give yourself in Black Ops 2. Now, some people say the suppressor will take away from the damage over a distance. I really didn't notice much of a difference at all. At all times, on any normal circumstance, with any assault rifle I use, I will gladly take lesser damage output over a distance to remain off that enemy radar. Now, I know in this gameplay, I'm not using the suppressor because I really didn't unlock it yet, so I'm stuck with a laser sight. But you guys, hopefully you get what I'm talking about. Now, if you guys didn't want to run the suppressor, some people don't like the suppressor, some people do. If you guys don't want to run the suppressor, I'm going to recommend the extended clip. No reason needed behind the extended clip. Only thing you need to know is that it gives you more ammo. Alright? Since the Peacekeeper will underperform at close range, I highly recommend for a secondary, you take a secondary, either the B-23R or the CAP-40. Now you see in this video how the CAP-40 works as a secondary. It's a monster. Both guns are widely known for being extremely overpowered, and in some cases can outgun SMGs and shotguns at close range. For my recommended class of using the Peacekeeper as an assault rifle, either one of these two guns will complement this class perfectly. It will get the job done at close range, where the Peacekeeper will ultimately fail you in the end. As for perks, I'm going to recommend Perk Greed 1 and equip yourself with Ghost. Ghost and Flak Jacket paired for Tier 1. Ghost paired with the suppressor to remain constantly hidden off that enemy radar, even when people call in UAVs. Flak Jacket simply to protect yourself from explosives, C4, grenades, RCXDs, hunter killers, whatever. Tier 2, we're going to be taking the always popular Toughness. Toughness is one of the best perks in the game, and I highly recommend anyone take Toughness on every class that they run. Reduced flinch when shot, incredibly needed in Black Ops 2. Also, especially with the Peacekeeper's low damage, you want to try and remain on target. That's exactly what Toughness will do. Every class setup I have in Black Ops 2 has toughness. Every gun I have in Black Ops 2, every gun that I run, I always run toughness. I run nothing else from tier 2. Toughness is one of the best perks in the game, and I live by toughness when playing this game. Finally, we have dexterity as our tier 3 perk, which will allow us to raise our gun faster after sprinting. Will also make us able to climb and mount objects faster. Dexterity paired with quick draw should work very well together, being that the Peacekeeper has low damage and you always need to be one step ahead of your enemy. Finally, we're going to round out this class with C4. I know you guys have been in that situation where sometimes your gun and gunfire just doesn't get the job done at close range and you need that extra boost to kill that enemy, to finish off that enemy. That's where C4 comes in. Always great to finish off an enemy at close quarters when your gun sometimes just isn't enough. There you have it, guys. My opinion on the first ever Call of Duty weapon DLC, and a class setup I believe is the perfect way to handle the Peacekeeper. As always, if you enjoyed the gameplay, if you enjoyed the commentary, and enjoyed my class setup and opinions on the Peacekeeper, hit that like button. If you're new to JD's channel, hit that subscribe button. My next weapon guide, weapon profile video will be covering the Scar H. Alright guys, I'm out. Enjoy the rest of this gameplay, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.